Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Charlie. Like many boys of his age, Charlie loved playing with his friends all the day. But Charlie was struggling in study. No matter how hard he tried, he could never clear the concepts or remember the facts. Charlie's classmates often laughed at his mistakes, which made him more disheartened. One day, while walking in nearby forest of the town, Charlie saw a temple there. He went inside the temple and found a monk there. The monk was busy in meditation. Gathering up the courage, Charlie said to the monk,
"Master, I am very weak in studies. I forget what I learned, and I find it hard to concentrate. Can you help me?"
Listening to this, the monk said,
"Certainly. But first you must learn to understand the essence of studying and the mind. Therefore, I will give you some valuable tips. The first tip is clear your mind." Then Master gave a small jar of muddy water to the boy and asked, "What is this, Charlie?"
The boy replied,
"It is a jar full of muddy water."
After an hour, the dirt settled to the bottom and water became clear. Then the monk pointed towards jar and said,
"This is your mind agitated with thoughts. But when you calm your mind, clarity emerges. Therefore, before studying, take a few moments to meditate. Focus on your breathing. Clear your mind from distractions. By doing this, whatever you read, you will understand it." Second tip is, focus on present.
Then monk pointed towards the burning candle and said the boy to watch the flame, without letting his mind here and there. Initially, the boy's mind drifted here and there, but after some time's practice, he was able to focus on the flame. Then the monk said,
"Charlie, you see the past gone and future is yet to come. Therefore, when you study, be in the present. If your mind drifted into past, gently bring it back and focus on your study." Third tip is, absorb the knowledge, not memorize.
Then the monk gave a sponge
And a stone to the Charlie.
Then he poured water on these two things.
The sponge absorbed the water, while the water just slid off the stone.
Then the monk said,
"Charlie, my son, many students try to memorize the facts like the stone, letting them slide away after a while. Instead, be like the sponge. Absorb the knowledge. Understand it. Make it a part of you. Understand the concepts, visualize them, and relate them to real life. Then, you will never forget what you have learned." Fourth tip is, break tasks into steps.
Then the master presented the boy a large piece of wood, asked him to split it into pieces. Boy tried hard but failed. The monk then showed him how to chisel it little by little. Then monk said,
When faced with a big task, Charlie, break it into smaller tasks. Study in chunks, grasp a bit at a time, and eventually you will understand the whole. Therefore, divide your study material into small sections. Focus only one section at a time. Take small breaks, and then move to the next. Thus you will not get bored, and can study for long hours. Fifth tip is, be persistent, Charlie.
Then, the monk planted seeds into different buckets. He watered one regularly, while the other was neglected. In a few days, seeds grew in one bucket, while the other remained dormant. Then the monk said to the boy,
Charlie, my son, just like the plant, your efforts will bear fruit if you are persistent and consistent. Therefore, study regularly, even if it's just a little every day. Consistency is the key. If you maintain consistency and keep studying, even for a little time every day, if you maintain consistency, then one day, you will definitely turn into a brilliant student.
Then, Charlie thanked the monk and returned back to home. Now, Charlie started to apply lessons taught by great monk in his studies. It was not an overnight change, but due to consistent hard work in studies. Soon, Charlie became a bright student. So friends, if you also face challenges in study, then just remember Charlie's journey. How he transformed himself from a struggling student to a brilliant student.
If you like our video, then like, share and subscribe us.